Sarah on the jump.
Alright, today on Rebel Life TV, man, we got Krook Rock, man. How you doing?
Doing good. Out here, outside of the Hip Hop Chess Club. We here every Monday night, 6:30 to 8:30 p.m. if you ain't know.
Alright.
Check us at La Broa Pizzeria, 925 Broad Street.
So talk about that, what you doing with the chess club?
We're just putting the kids over here, you know what I'm saying, to learn some chess, to learn some skills about life, you know, being patient and taking their time, you know what I mean, to think about the consequences of their actions. And we bring in the hip hop element. My man June Brown, he comes through and makes beats. He teaches them how to make beats as well. So we're doing the chess, we're doing the beats, but the whole time you're hearing that boom bap while you playing chess against different opponents. We got kids from 8 years old all the way up to OGs, you know what I mean? And it's all love, it's all love.
That's what's up, man. So on another note, let the viewers know like what you doing exactly.
Well, I'm an artist slash producer slash DJ since '89. So I've been hip hop since '89. I've been hip hop all my life. But '89 was when I started writing my first rhymes, started DJing and all that. So I've been, you know, in the mix doing it all. I've been signed, you know, I'm still signed, but label ain't doing nothing. But you know, Universal distributed my album in 2006. And you know what I mean? I've been out here doing the mixtape thing. You know, when I wasn't getting support from the local DJs, some of these sucker DJs from the hood that don't want to show no love to the local cats doing their thing, I was one of them guys not getting no love, so I started doing my own mixtapes, putting my own music on mixtapes, and then spreading them out everywhere little by little. It started from a couple of mixtapes to now I carry 50 to 60 different titles at a time, you know what I mean? So I'm up and down the East Coast distributing as well.
And also you do two genres too, of music too as well, right?
I mean, yeah, I do hip hop in English, you know. I do hip hop and a little bit of R&B slash reggae here and there, you know what I'm saying? And I also do the Latin. I do merengue and different type of Latino reggae and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? So we like to just keep it culture, you know. We around all type of culture, you know what I'm saying? We from the island, but we born in America, so we got the island vibes and we got the American vibes, and it's all pretty much meshed up together, English, man.
And let them know, like, how'd you get the name Krook Rock?
Well, Krook Rock came from me being a graffiti artist first, and I was inspired by you know, a lot of different graffiti artists. And first I was writing arson, R-S-O-N, and then I found out somebody else had arson. So I was like gonna change it, I had to change it, and then I was inspired by this dude named Krook out of Boston, who spelled his name K-O-O-K, but his style was a little different than mine, you know what I'm saying? But I did play off his style a little bit, but I just put a twist to it, you know what I mean? And mine's is crook, mine's has an arch to it, Krook was straight, and you know, I came Krook. Then I added the rock as years went by to just differentiate myself from any other crooks that might be out there, you know what I'm saying? I'm the only Krook Rock. If you Google me or look me up on any other social medias, I am the only Krook Rock. There is no other, you dig what I'm saying?
Yeah. Also, let's talk about a little bit about the distributing side of things, like, because if you go to a corner store anywhere in Rhode Island, you're gonna see right at the register they got Krook Rock, a whole stack of CDs. You know what I'm saying? That's a staple right now in Rhode Island. So like, how'd you get into doing the distributing? Like
I said, you know, from not getting no love from the DJs, so I just started doing it myself. But I was the only DJ that didn't mind selling other DJs music because I'm an artist. You know what I'm saying? And I'm doing it from an artist standpoint, and as a DJ, distributing. A lot of DJs, they won't distribute another DJ's work because they're afraid that somebody else is going to get more props than them. Somebody else's CD might sell more than theirs. But I never looked at it as competition. I looked at it as a business. And if you had a CD that I can go sell somewhere, then I ain't had no problem with me taking that CD. You know what I'm saying? So I started taking CDs from all the different DJs. I was the only DJ that was doing this. I started doing it. Next thing you know, I'm selling more titles than everybody else because I'm showing up with more titles than everybody else. I can't sit there and make 10, 20, 30 titles every week, every 2 weeks. So I had to keep buying from other people because I was going store to store, city to city, state to state. I needed work. If I was just selling my own stuff, I wasn't going to be making enough money surviving in the game. So I needed other people's music so that I could keep on with the wave, because every time I came to drop stuff off, they needed work. They needed a lot. They didn't just need one title. They needed as many titles as possible, and I was the one that was making that happen. So as the years went by and the mixtape game started falling off, other DJs started falling off. They're not showing up at the stores no more. So now the game belongs to me because nobody else is doing what I'm doing. From New Hampshire to Virginia, every month, I'm the only distributor on the East Coast that's still selling physical copies every day on the whole East Coast. I am the only one, and I'm there, up and down everywhere, Philly, VA, Maryland, upstate New York, Connecticut, Mass, and you know, you ask around, who do they know? Who's distributing? Who's coming around? Nobody's coming around. They all let me know I'm the only one showing up. So I've, you know, developed that, you know, distribution channel, and now I'm a need. They need me. I can't just walk away from the game at this point. You know what I'm saying? Say I want to do something else because the clients are gonna still be calling me, talking about where's the CDs, Krook? How come you ain't bringing this work? You know what I'm saying? So they rely on it right now. You know what I mean?
So you basically outgrinded everybody, worked with everybody, and your network was way bigger than everybody else's. You know what I'm saying?
Right, because you know, while they're worrying about somebody else getting more props, they actually disconnecting themselves instead of connecting themselves. So while I started working with all these other DJs, it opens me up to make more business happen and to get the respect from my peers. You know what I'm saying? Where I'm not hated on by my peers because I'm helping my peers. You know what I mean? And then I help the artists, all these local artists. I'm putting them on the CDs, Pyrex, Lex, J Deuce, Oreo, TP, Up North Records, you know, More G. The list goes on and on with artists, Darion Lance, R&B singer. You know, it goes on and on. Anybody that's making dope music in the hood and they get their music to me and we communicate, I'm showing them love. I'm putting them on a mixtape. I don't support garbage music though. So that's why I don't take payola. A lot of people ask me, yo, Krook, how much I gotta pay to get on your CD? I tell them, no, you can't pay me. It gotta be fresh, it gotta be dope. I gotta hear it and like it, and I gotta like you too. Because if I think you're a fraud, I'm not gonna support no fraud stuff. You know what I'm saying? You know, we real on this side. We went from the streets, you know what I mean? Running the streets in the 90s to doing time, you know what I'm saying? And coming out and just started this whole independent hustle. So we ain't got no time for no fake shit, no phony shit, none of that shit. Only real around here.
No free passes, man, for real.
Rebel life, for real.
Appreciate that, man. So yo, where you from though, exactly, for the viewers?
I'm from Providence. I was born right here on Broad Street, about 5, 6, 7 blocks down, St. Joseph's Hospital. You know what I mean? My family's from DR, Dominican Republic. We are Taino, indigenous folk, you know what I mean? Native Americans that are, you know, just called by different names and, you know, kind of just put in a box where we can't defend ourselves and be proud of who we are, but we are Native Americans.
Also, could you describe the city, like, for the viewers? Let them know, like, Providence, what it's like if they ain't never been here.
Well, if you come to Providence, you're gonna be, you already know, I mean, you're hearing the cars drive by, the Latin flow, it's crazy culture, you got Puerto Ricans, Dominicans, Mexicans, Cape Verdeans, Italians, Portuguese, the African communities deep. You know what I mean? Like, there's mad flavor out here in Providence, but again, it's a small town. It's the smallest state in the country, so you already know it's a bunch of crabs out here trying to get out the bucket and pulling each other down regularly. You know what I'm saying? So you know, it's a challenge to be out here, surviving out here, and living without hate. You know, hate is always around, but the love is always there too. You know what I'm saying? And as long as we got our people and we got culture, then there's love. There's love, and you can't deny the love. You can't deny the culture and everything that we have to offer, all kind of great food and service by our people, you know what I mean? So Providence is definitely a beautiful place with some of the most beautiful women in the country. And I travel all over the country, and I go to different cities, and I go to the clubs in different cities, and they don't be popping off. The percentage of fly girls to whack girls, it ain't like Providence. You go to Providence Club on a Saturday night, you bound to see over 50 to 60% of the females are looking good. You know what I mean? Where I go to some towns and it'd be like 10%, 5%. It'd be like straight only 2 bad girls in the club. And I ain't with all that. You know what I'm saying? I love coming home and seeing all the fly girls, the curly hair, the brown skins of all type of shades. You got the light brown, the dark brown. You know what I mean? Tall, short, big, slimmies.
Who's some of the artists that you listen to from Rhode Island, man?
From Rhode Island? I mess with Jake Deuce, like I said, you know what I'm saying? Pyrex Lex, Flawless Real Talk, you know, Sky Jones. The brothers been doing their thing, you know what I mean? There's a bunch of other artists, you know what I mean? I just, off top, I can't really think of because I'm not, you know, I don't really listen to as much music as people would imagine, you know what I'm saying? I'm thinking more than I'm listening to music. I'll ride in the car for 3 hours and not even turn on the radio and just be sitting there thinking the whole ride, you dig?
For real. Right now, like the mixtape game ain't as like it was back in the day because of streaming and
I'd
shit.
be rich if it was.
Could you talk about some of like a few big moments that you witnessed throughout your career and shit doing this mixtape thing? Like,
I mean, you know, the best moments
sales and shit.
Is being on the road and getting love everywhere that I go. Where we show up in North Carolina, South Carolina, where we go to the Midwest, to St. Louis or Ohio, and different places where you wouldn't expect to see no movements. People like me and fellas that I bring with me on the road. We done got so much love. We done met mad girls, you know what I'm saying? We done, you know, linked up with all kind of artists in the game that respect me to this day because we bump into each other in North Carolina. We bump into each other in Miami. We bump into each other in Texas at the South by Southwest. So I be with some of the same DJs in different cities and states. So the respect that we have for each other is high because we all independent, but yet we all over the country. You know what I'm saying? So the highlight is the traveling, seeing the beautiful countrysides. You know, America's a beautiful place. You know what I mean? So that's really my highlight is the travel. You know, where it has taken me. I've been to Cali several times. I've been to Texas. I've been to Miami, all over Florida, every city in Florida. Got love for Krook Rock when I show up with the mixtape. So, you know, just being able to travel and have a reason to travel is the best part about selling the mixtape.
Why is it so important for you to give back to the community? I see you doing the hip hop chess club.
Well, you know, it's just a necessity for all men to step up and do something for the community that they live in because, you know, this is your home. Outside of your house, your neighborhood is your home. So who's keeping the house? Who's making sure that the house is clean? Who's making sure that everybody's doing their chores in the house? Who's making sure that everybody's organized and at peace at home? You dig what I'm saying? Yeah. So if I don't step up and play my part to try to keep the young kids in line, to give them positive motivation so they go in the right direction, and also give motivation to other fathers and other community people to say, you know what, I should step up too. And I got plenty of brothers that come through, June Bro, I got, Fuli, I got Liz, and other people that saw what I was doing and said, I want to be part of it too, because they also feel a responsibility to do something for the hood, our hood, to make us better. We want to increase the quality of living. Our quality of living increases by what is available to us. What opportunities we have, you know what I'm saying? So if kids have an opportunity to come play some chess and come learn how to make beats, and later on in life they're making beats for a living, or they become a grandmaster chess player, or just overall become just more open-minded and live life with that open-minded behavior, you know what I'm saying? Then we done did our job, and we could keep on moving and doing the same thing city to city in other towns, because we building something that can be emulated. With the Hip Hop Chess Club, we could bring this to different cities and introduce it to different community leaders and different programs, and have them emulate our whole structure and have this thing going on in their hood as well, bringing that positivity to them as well. So we here, the kids come through, they get a little free pizza, they get free lessons, we give them a little bit of juice before the day's over most weeks, you know what I mean? And make them feel good about themselves and about what they're doing in life, and making sure that they're proud of who they are and proud of the place that they live, and it's up to them to continue to make this a better place. You know what I mean? Because we hate it. We hate that it's gutter. We hate that it's dirty. We hate that the roads got mad holes and that nobody respects us. We don't like that. We want to change that. You know what I mean? We want to be able to do a lot more. So we just put it into work to make sure that we get people to follow in line with that positive behavior. Be positive, be patient, be educated, be creative, because we can create money just from our own mind and our own ideas. You know what I mean? We ain't gotta live a poor life forever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We just gotta focus on what we need to do as a people, individually first and as a group. So our group economics and togetherness, we can go further and fight everything else that's being pushed against us. You know?
You're deep rooted in this. This ain't even really a question. This is more like a fact. Your brother is Merc from the Boiler Room,
Merc
no?
Beats, that's my brother, my blood brother.
Yeah.
We started this together at the same time in '89, you know what I'm saying? He was always a DJ. I was DJ and a rapper and producer. He was always just a DJ and producer. He stuck with being a producer and a DJ and an engineer. Boiler Room Studio, that's my brother runs that. That's his studio, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And he's a top-rated studio out here in Providence. Like every rapper in Providence that's making moves,
Definitely.
has to go through the Boiler Room if they want their joint to sound official. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, me and my brother been at this for a minute.
What are some videos or songs that you want the viewers to check out, man?
Well, they could go check out that Aura of a Master. That video been out for a few years now, but it's that one work that's undeniable, that it doesn't matter if you heard it years later, you're gonna listen to that joint and you're gonna hear it like it's brand new and it's gonna rock your world. I'm all about lyrics, knowledge, flow, boom bap, the real live beats, you know what I'm saying? So just look up Krook Rock with a Krook, ROCK, and just check, I got a few tracks on there, a few freestyles. I ain't got too many videos. I'm just moving and always doing so much that I should have like 10, 15, 20 more videos.
Yeah. But that distribution is
not
that
easy.
baby.
I just got back from out of state right now to make this interview, you know what I'm saying? So, I shot back 2 days. I'm headed out to the Midwest, St. Louis. They waited for me out there, Cleveland. We out there, you know what I'm saying? Like,
That's what's up, man.
On the move, interstate mafia.
Where else can they find your music besides YouTube?
The regular places, SoundCloud, you know what I'm saying? Reverb Nation or whatever. SoundCloud got a few of my mixes because I am a DJ. I still put out mixes. I still blend. I still, I am the culture. You know what I'm saying? So anything that has to do with the culture, I'm involved in it. You know what I'm saying? So you might find some mixes on my SoundCloud that I put together, and you might just find some of my tracks that I did. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. Shit. You got any last words for the people?
I mean, there are no last words until I'm dead.
No
You will
doubt.
never hear my last words. Like
Shout
Chill
out.
Rob G says, there's a rhyme that Chill Rob G says that I adapt. It says, you might never get to hear my last rhyme, because I've been writing since you heard me last time. You know what I'm saying? So on and on it goes. You know, my name is Krook Rock, the Grind King. I've been doing this shit for almost 30 years, and I ain't been stopped yet, and I won't be stopped, and I'm here to motivate, teach, and keep people in line about what real hip-hop is. I am the chapter leader of Rhode Island Zulu Nation, so you know what I mean? It's the authority of hip-hop. You get in this position because of the work that you put in, because of knowledge that you do. So you know, I've been doing the knowledge, and I've been practicing my craft, you know what I'm saying, for over 25 years. So if you need a veteran that you need to holler at to get some advice from, that's gonna tell you something real to help you out, you know what I'm saying, making your moves, holler at me. I don't charge to support and help independent artists that's doing their thing, that are just looking for positive motivation and the right way to go in. I'm here, I'm available. My name is Krook Rock. You can find me Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, everywhere at Krook Rock. I am the one and only KROOK Rebel Life TV. Yes.
Good looks. Pull up on scene. Pull up on scene like, what's the problem? Niggas want beef, well, what's the problem? Take it to the streets, what's the fucking problem? Rebel life, nigga, we a fucking problem. Pull up on scene like, what's the problem? Niggas want beef, well, what's the problem? Take it to the streets, what's the fucking problem? Rebel life, nigga, we a fucking problem. Hold up, these niggas came from out of town. Hold up, these niggas making all these sounds. Wait up, these niggas really in the building. Get ready to feel it, cause we about to kill shit.